Do you want to know how to make map arts just like these? If so, this is the perfect video for you, so stick around. In today's video, I'll be showing you how you can make any image, any logo, anything into a map art in your Minecraft world with this easy, simple method. So let's get right into it. So the method that I use to make my map arts, as you see, don't worry about that one, that was just like a fail. But my old logo, my new logo, and the stuff for the 1K special, I use this method, and if you looked at the time lapse, you would realize what it is. I use the method of grids. Grids make it super easy, because if you try and freehand it, which I originally did with my first map art of my first logo, freehanding is not easy. Like just basing it off of the picture, it is not easy. Grid is what makes it so much easier and makes it look so much better, and that's a little scuffed up at the top right there. Whatever, I don't need to fix that. Anyways, I'm going to be showing you how you can make any image, any logo, anything you possibly want into a map art. Let's get into it. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have your image of what you are going to make. So make sure you have that out, have it in your photos album, or whatever it is on your phone, your computer, whatever. Make sure you just have your reference image of what you're going to make. Next, go on the internet and search up 8x8 grid transparent. So whatever that may be, search it up on Google, Safari, Bing, Yahoo, whatever the heck there is, and what you got. Search up 8x8 grid transparent. I'm using Google. Next, go to images. You're gonna go to the one that's by Pinterest.nz. For me, it's the second one. You're gonna click on that, and then you're going to save this grid however it may be. Next, if you do not already have this app, you're going to want to download PixArt, or if you're on like computer, I don't know any apps on computer that you can use. You can probably use like Photoshop or something. But if you're on mobile, I do suggest using PixArt. So you're going to want to download that and then like obviously open it up. Once you have it opened up, you're going to click on your logo or whatever you're using, your picture. You're going to click on it. You're then going to scroll down to the side and click on Add Photo. Then you're going to add in your grid, add one, and then you can add in your grid, and then you're going to want to make it big, like make it bigger so then it's equal with the edges of your picture. Now if your grid, like let's say you have a black background for your image and the grid's black, so to change the color you're going to click on effects. Then you can either do color gradient and like I don't know, change it to white on white if you want the grid to be white, and then just apply that. Or you could simply just go to colorize, and then this does not have white though. That's the only thing, it does not have white, but has every single other color that you can use. Then you can apply it, post, and then save it, and then download the photo. So now that we're back in game, you're going to want to get yourself an empty locator map. Now I know I did just say empty locator map. Don't use an empty locator map. I did switch it further on in the video. So just make a normal map. Don't waste a compass or iron or redstone. Don't waste that stuff to make the map. Just make a normal level 1 empty map. And yes, it does have to be level 1. Now I could build it right there, but I kind of gotta show you guys how to find the area where you're gonna make it. Now if you're in survival and you're not like in a flat world or something, build it over an ocean. It's just the easiest thing to do. It's like the flattest biome there is, so just build it above the ocean. If you don't want to waste blocks on like concrete or terracotta, I do suggest that you have like a wool farm and you use carpet on top of cobblestone. So you fill in the 128 by 128 like area, and then you do the top of it, like the color and the details, out of carpet. So let's say I want to build my map right here. As you can see, I have my entire chunk like so. I'm now going to get out all my blocks. So I'm going to use red terracotta since I feel like that's like the most that resembles. But you will notice how if I use red terracotta and compare that to the red concrete, on my map there's no difference whatsoever. I need back up a little. There's no difference in how they look. Like it's the same with any other color. Like it doesn't matter. Yeah, like I'm trying to describe how this is, but basically red is red no matter what on the map. Like even these two blocks, they look different, but they look the same on the map. So it's like red is red, there's no other types of red. I'm gonna extend this all the way down. I want to get it right at the border. So yep, you can see that little pixel, how this is the last row. So now we need to basically get all the edges. So extend it down this way. Right there is an edge. Right there is another edge. So now we gotta bring it all the way down this way. That's another edge. Now we just need to connect this all up. We have our entire border of what we need to fill in all set up. So like a so. So now we just need to fill in this entire thing with our terracotta. Ready? We're about to do it in 3, 2, 1. And there we have it. It is all set and done. We have the entire back filled in with the red, which is our main background color. So next we have the grid that we need to place in. So what we're going to do is, it's an 8x8 grid. So that means if the calculations are correct, which unless the calculator's wrong, this is correct. This is 128 by 128. 128 divided by 8 equals 16. So that means every 16 blocks will have one of these. So that means if we go from this corner, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So on this 16 block, we're just going to build up 4 high, like that. Then we're just going to extend this over. So we're basically just going to count across 6 on the 16th block, not after the 16th block. On the 16th block, we're going to place a row of black blocks, or whatever you're using for your grid. It doesn't have to be concrete or whatever. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then we just break all these blocks, like that. And we have another row going down. Now you're just simply going to do this for all of your grids. So you're going to have to finish up this side and then also doing it going across that way. Alright, so now that we have our 8x8 grid all planned out right above our back main layer, you are going to have to grab out whatever colors you're going to be needing. And what you're going to basically do is go to the top, or technically any corner you like, and you're just going to take it one section at a time. So I can see how I have nothing right here, nothing here, nothing for the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing for the first 5 chunks. And then on this 6th chunk is when I start. Now you could either do it like that, where you start by going it row by row, or you could do it like just this entire side to that side. You can do it however you want. The chunks are just here to help you, or the sections are just here to help you plan out and like proportionize your creation, your image, whatever it is. Alright guys, so you can see we are pretty much done. We may need to fix up a couple of like these curves, because these curves are kind of hard to do, but I think it's looking pretty good. So if you're at this stage in your map, this is when you're going to have to break all of these. Now I'm guessing if you're in survival, you're going to take the easy way out, like I said before, of using cobblestone above the ocean and then using carpets, because that's the cheapest option. And if you didn't do that, now if you're building it like me with solid blocks and you don't like the choppiness, like you can kind of see on my map how like on the top blocks there's kind of choppy. Now, I'm gonna guess no matter what, you're gonna have the choppiness at the top. To get rid of this, you're just gonna add in another row of any block. It really just does not matter what type of block. Just add another row going all the way down. You'll see as I'm placing these blocks how they're starting to disappear. And the only way on your logo or your image or whatever, if you want to get rid of that choppiness, if you have it, or like the pixel weird stuff, I do suggest that you build this in. So like, let's say you're gonna want to break your background and place it in like that, and you'll see how on the top of it, there's no like of that choppy pixelness. So oops, I accidentally pick blocked the dirt. So just know that if you want to make it less choppy, you're gonna have to put it in like the same block Y level as the background color. But anyways, as I was saying, time for the easy, satisfying part of breaking all these. So now you can just go around and then just zoom around and break. Oop, I got caught. And break all of these grid borders. Last one. About to be done. And there. Oh. Alright, there we go. So we are completely done. I think I probably need to fix up this. It's not like going as far down like that. Yeah, that's good. So I think overall this actually looks pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but I think it looks pretty good. That's not bad. You have to admit that's not bad. Yours can look just like this, maybe even better. Won't lie, that actually looks pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, make sure to smash like, subscribe, do as always with post noties. Let me know if you need any help, like with block palettes or I don't know, need help with anything about this. I got you with some help. That's all I gotta say. See you next one. Goodbye.